on the track. Hey, you already know. It's your boy Lil Scrap. We finna have the whole motherfucking world right, nigga. Make it shout. Check out how like it when she rock her hips, then wave and sip. She rock her hips, then wave and sip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave and sip. Hey, look at the hips.
What's good, meanwhile?
She bring that thing over into the ground. She gon' drop it and pop it hard as she can. Got me hard in the pants because she out in her stance doing her dance, man. Look, buddy.
What's good to allegedly? What's good to everybody? What's good to Jam? What's good to Atlantic Star? Y'all, happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Hey, tell them, man. Bootylicious bubble gum. What's good, Layla? Hey, the ghetto view. Y'all, it's about to be a new year, bitch. Bitch, it's about to be a new year, bitch. Bitch, it's about to be a new year, bitch. I hope that everybody's doing well, y'all. Child. Oh, child. What's good, Shanny? What's good, Steven?
That's the way to go. Tell them put it on and got a glass and every time that react, I thought a pretty cat. Give me that fake cat. No man on the pill. You got me enticed by the way you run the mills. You a true girl.
Child, I gotta wait till this next verse and then I'm gonna be done with the song. I'm the top notch glamour chick.
Tell me if I throw it at you, baby.
Can you handle it?
Quick to call you rushing if I hate her, wanna run they lips. Step up in the club and have them whispering. Got cheap. Take it to the bar. Hypnotic and Hennessy is on my lips.
Child, I gotta feel myself. Feel myself.
Take a sip of the goose. I'm looking good and living lavish. Big boy pimping, popping, dipping. Now tell me I'm not the
I like it when she rocks the hips and take it low. She grabs the towel and wipes the pole. Oh, Shawty got it going on this me and her, and I'm in my zone.
What is good, y'all? What is going on, everybody? Thank y'all for joining me, child. Happy New Year's Eve, child. I thought about if I was gonna come here and talk to y'all, but I said I am. Because, this is the last year or the last day of 2022. So let me come on over here and talk to y'all. Child, when I tell y'all, I done been over here in my own lane. When I tell y'all that I have been thoroughly enjoying my holiday and just everything that has been coming about, life is life. However, sometimes you cannot sit there and look at what is negative and ignore the positive. So this is my lesson for y'all today because I have so many positive things going on in my life. Hey, Nietzsche Black. Hey to everybody. And child, to be honest, I got love all over me and my Monica voice. But I'm trying to, what am I trying to do? Child, I'm just trying to be patient, not be too excited, but still being my grown ass man self. But it's funny, have y'all ever been so focused on stuff that's happening currently that because you are so focused on those things, you end up overlooking the blessings? Where things might be going wrong, things might not be right. What's good, Pizarro? Things might not be right, but you stay focused on those things and you end up overlooking something that was right up in your eyes. And y'all, this is where I am right now up in my life and I'm enjoying it. I had a good Christmas. I have some New Year's Eve plans. So I want to come here. Hey, Angel Ray. Hey to everybody. I want to come on here and at least tell y'all. But y'all, I think that's funny because, typically, the first part of a stage of courting or whatever, it's always cute and good. But at the same time, you have to be open to it. So yeah, that's that. Now what I'm doing for the new year, I am honestly not sure. She said she wanted to do the peach drop, but then we rethought about that because Atlanta drivers are crazy. She was thinking about for us to take the MARTA, but I don't know about that, y'all, because I typically don't take the MARTA, and then I'm just thinking about the fact that even though people act like the pandemic is over, people still are getting monkeypox and shit like that out here. So I really don't know. I really don't know. Oh, Allie, you don't have to put a mail emoji. Child, I'll take whatever emoji you can put. Actually, put my thermometer. The thermometer is my emoji. Fuck the male emoji. Fuck the female emoji. Put my thermometer, damn it. And so, you know, I'm just trying to see what's what. But I wanted to come on here because I saw a few things going on. Allie, I'm actually happy that you're here. Oh, Taylor May, the peach drop is what they have in Atlanta. It's just like the drop, the ball dropping in New York, but in Atlanta, because Georgia is the peach state, you can actually go and watch the peach drop. And so, hey, YouTube cameras. And so essentially you just go out there and it's just like you in Times Square, but you're not in Times Square, you in Atlanta, and you are in a major park in Atlanta, and then you watch the peach drop for the new year. But y'all, people just so crazy. The people drive so crazy. You know, sometimes people be wanting to be shooting and stuff. Y'all know. But what I do know is that I'm looking forward to what 2023 has to bring. Y'all, I might have to leave a couple of bitches and hoes behind, and that's okay. I hope. Yeah, we have the peach drop here. I can't believe y'all didn't know that. I first found out about the peach drop when I first had moved here. But yeah, it's a big deal. I think it's in Centennial Olympic Park where they do the peach drop. But it's a big deal. And like so many people come to Atlanta for the new year to watch the peach drop. So that's what that is. But what I was going to say is, y'all, you know, if I look back on 2022, child, I was up in my fasting mode at the beginning of the year. I had dropped 65 pounds easily by the time it was like April or May. I got COVID, child, but I survived it. I got Zulu. He's still here getting on my nerves, y'all. But he being quiet right now. What else in 2022? Child, I had to fight with some bitches from my past, but I'm happy I'm over that. I've dealt with a lot of other women on here. And y'all, what I have to say is that 2022 allowed me to realize that I don't need to be dealing with nobody else from on here. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You know, and I have to be honest, the women, oh yeah, please like my video, y'all. Please like my video. Just like my video for the new year. But the women, you know, they stay wrapped around the corner from off of here. But you know that saying, one bad apple spoils the bunch. That's just kind of how I feel about it. And so I started dating in my real life, and I'm really happy about that. I'm actually glad about it. And I'm just very optimistic about what's to come. I have to tell y'all, once I use 2022 to focus on myself, use 2022 to focus on my health and wellness, yeah, I became so much different as far as my thought process. I think it helped me mature and gain a little bit more patience. But then also, it allowed me to really see what I was capable of whenever I dedicated my mind to something that I really wanted to do, something that wasn't about anybody else. I think one of the mistakes that people make in life is that people don't know how to be selfish. But in 2022, I was selfish. I focused on myself. I only talked on the phone whenever I wanted to talk on the phone. I only dealt with people whenever I wanted to deal with people. And that's my family, my friends, and everybody alike. And sometimes I think that people forget to be selfish. Because even though the term selfish has a negative connotation, sometimes you do have to just shut everybody out and just focus on yourself. And I think that's what a lot of people have been missing in their life, is focusing on themselves. And I have to be honest, whenever I got COVID, y'all, that threw a whole wrench in my shit. Had I not gotten COVID, I probably would have still been steaming through the last part of this year. But once I got COVID, y'all, I was down and child was just trying to recover and get back up. But I am optimistic to say, with 2023 right there around the corner, I'm just going to do 2022 all over again. How about that? How about that? Have you ever had a year that went so well where the new year comes and instead of you trying to figure out what you're going to do, you could just be like, well, I'm just going to do this year all over again. That's why it's very important to stay in tune and have keen senses of what you dealt with in a current year. And if you want to, you can actually push forward. Hey, Coolin, you can actually push forward. Nina, I'm always positive. You actually being negative right now. Child, don't get blocked. But anyway, you can actually push forward and say, well, let me just redo this year. And so that's what I think. My mentality is going to be going into 2023. I'm just going to redo 2022. That's it. My fasting, I'm about to jump into it. My second channel, I'm about to go into it. And y'all, on my second channel, y'all, do y'all know I'm at 999 subscribers? So I just need... No, Nina. No, you can't be funny. No, you can't be funny. But y'all, I just need one more subscriber on my second channel. And then, no, you ain't got a blocker, TaylorMade. I understand she was up in here trying to be shady. But it's crazy because when people do have positivity, it's people like Nina that come up in here thinking that they being funny when really you just dampering what I'm saying. But I have one more person that I need for me to have 1,000 over there. But y'all, I ain't even been on that channel since probably like July. And I'm like, look at me about to get 1,000 people over there on my other channel, my health and wellness channel. And I ain't even been over there like some months. And that's the reason why I'm going to approach 2023 in the same way that I approached 2022. Because now that channel is trying to grow, about to be at 1,000 subscribers, then I'm definitely going to have to reshift my gears in order to make sure that I continue to grow that channel and feed the 1,000 people over there that came over there for whatever reason that they came. Because they damn sure didn't go over there for no mess. Because I don't do no mess over there. They damn sure, what's good, Barbara? They damn sure didn't go over there for me to be beefing with nobody, because that's not what I do over there. And so I think it's very interesting. Like within the course of a year, I was able to grow that channel organically and have people who have like-minded interests. And what that really is teaching me is that I'm going to have to get back to the drawing board. But anyway, y'all, it's about to be a new year. Child, I don't have no resolutions. I don't have none. I'm just going to do 2023 like I did 2022. I don't even think that I'm going to be trying to be like, well, I'm going to stop smoking cigarettes, because I don't know. I don't like to do a resolution and make a promise that I can't keep. Oh, Pizarro, if you still up in here. Oh, I'm at 1K now, YouTube cameras. Yay. Yay. Look, I got my 1K over there before the year was out. Look at me. Before the year was out. But Pizarro, for real, since you up in here. Pizarro, my second channel is called The Last Done, y'all. I don't promote it on here because it is not a messy channel. Hey, Brianna. It is not a messy channel, y'all. I don't want no messy people going over there. That's why I don't really promote it over here at all. It's health and wellness. That's it. But Pizarro, I'm happy you here because I wanted your thought and point of view. Because we all know that Barbara Walters passed away yesterday, y'all. I actually had the privilege of working with Barbara Walters one time on The View. It was whenever I worked the Super Bowl in New Orleans in 2012, and The View had came to New Orleans. It was a few television stations and networks and shows and stuff that came to broadcast live in New Orleans for that upcoming Super Bowl, in which Beyonce performed and she sung the national anthem, and then Destiny's Child did halftime. They had a blackout. I'm sure y'all all remember that. And so I had the privilege of working with Barbara Walters. Then I really didn't get up close and personal with her like that, but we were in the same space. But yesterday, Barbara Walters died. And Pizarro, the reason why I want you to be up in here, how funny do you think that it is that Barbara Walters died a year and almost to the exact date of Betty White? I don't know if y'all been tracking in the Fireback voice, but Betty White died on December 31st, 2021. And Barbara Walters died on December 30th, 2022. It was almost to the year and day. To the day. I don't know if Pizarro was keeping up with it, but I damn sure. Look, Pizarro, I had to say tracking because I'm tracking it. Damn it. Look, I'm going to give Fireback her credit for the term tracking. But the fact is, who would have thought the two oldest trailblazing women, white women, in media, journalism, and television would die in almost 1 year apart to the exact day of each other? Now, yes, they were both old. Betty White was 99 when she died. Barbara Walters was 93. They were both old. Yes, death is a given. But I just find it very, very interesting. I just find it very, very interesting that it was like legitimately almost 1 year apart, y'all. Interesting. If Barbara Walters had held on one more day, she would have died exactly 1 year to the day of when Betty White died. Child. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy, but I'm just saying that it's a very, very crazy coincidence that people need to look into. Very coincidental. And then what else? Oh, I've been looking at people being messy, y'all. I don't care too much about the messy people. I just, people just still being messy like what they be. One thing that I can say to review in 2022, Demetra got sober, y'all. She got clean. Even though I gave her the hardest time because I was one of her naysayers. I didn't think she was really going to do it. But she did it, and I'm proud of her. She did that in 2022, y'all. We did a merge with the beef sector and the black sector or whatever, like a real merge. And child, 2022, Tracy found a man. Even though the man might be a little bit more feminine than Tracy, but she found one, y'all. In 2022, Tracy went to jail. Tracy went to jail, found the girlfriend in jail, came out of jail, talked about the girlfriend that she found and her friends that she found, then turned around and found the man. Y'all. Well, she did that. Alice said, when you played the intervention song, I felt, because I didn't believe Demetra. But that really just goes to show how much I know about Demetra and what she is capable of. Because I did not believe Demetra. I thought Demetra was just pulling our legs. But to be honest, I'm happy that Demetra is able to see. Oh, yeah, she studied in the law library too. What Molly Maybach, she studied in that law library. And I'm pretty sure that the reason why Kimmy was able to get into law school and all this right now is because Tracy gave Kimmy all the information that she found out in the law library at jail. So probably when Tracy had got out of jail, she was like, Kimmy, let me tell you what I found out at the law library and everything. And I think that's what jump started Kimmy going into law school right now, y'all. And I mean, look at Kimmy. To go from being a criminal to trying to be a lawyer. Kimmy in 2022 is trying to go on her Judge Mathis kick. Y'all remember Judge Mathis was like, yeah, I was locked up and I was a criminal and then I got out and then I became a lawyer and then a judge. Kimmy said, I got 11 mug shots on here, but guess what? I got out and now I'm in law school trying to become a lawyer and then a judge. So Kimmy trying to walk into the footsteps of Judge Mathis, if y'all didn't know. If y'all didn't know, that's what she's trying to do. Y'all better be paying attention. And all it took was some encouragement from Tracy. All it took was some encouragement from Tracy for Tracy to let her know that whenever she was up in jail, I don't know about that, sugar mama. I don't know about that. But all it took was some encouragement from Tracy, where Tracy was like, well, when I was in jail, I went to the law library. And then Kimmy was like, well, you know, even whenever I was in jail, all them times, I ain't go to the law library. But guess what? I'm getting up in law school. This is what I'm about to do. And so that's what they trying to do over there, y'all. The suicide stuff, sugar mama, I can't even talk about it. I'm leaving that where it's at. I gotta leave it where it's at. I can't walk into my 2023 with a heavy heart. I can't walk up in my 2023 with stuff weighing heavy on my mind and on my heart about what people trying to do. So I ain't even gonna worry about it. And then next thing, we had the freshman crew that came through in 2022, y'all. People just showed up and became a part of the freshman crew. Most of the people showed up because they had. Yeah, I was tracking Angela White. I was tracking about Barbara Walters and Betty White. I was tracking that last night, y'all. When everybody else was coming through, y'all, I was tracking. I was like, ooh, wait a second. Cause y'all, I remember this time last year when Betty White passed away. I remember it because Betty White's 100th birthday would have been January 17th. And she passed away 17 days short of her 100th birthday. And I remembered that from last year. And so when Barbara Walters came, I was like, oh, wait a second. What's going on? What they trying to do? What they got going on out there? Hey, Vibrant. But yeah, so, you know, I just been watching everybody else. I see that Brian and Properly Bonafide falling out. Yeah, I like Properly Bonafide. I like Brian. I can attest to the fact that sometimes Brian can be moody. But I can also attest to the fact that sometimes Properly Bonafide can be a little bit aggressive. And I just really think that Brian's moodiness and Properly Bonafide's aggressiveness, it clashed, which is really unfortunate, but it did. Y'all know in 2022, I had clash with Brian. You know, luckily we were able to bounce back from that, but I did. Once upon a time, you know, I did. In 2022, you know, I had to fight with bitches all over the place. In 2022, I had bitches that randomly came out the crack of Brianna and Pizarro's ass to try to fight with me. And when I talk about the bitch who came out the crack of Brianna and Pizarro's ass, I'm talking about this heat. Because I'm telling y'all, ain't no way this heat, aka this week, had came from anywhere except for the crack of Brianna and Pizarro's ass. And Brianna and Pizarro, if y'all really want to call me a lie and act like y'all didn't scratch that bitch out the crack of y'all's asses in order for her to get out here and act the motherfucking fool, I don't know what to tell y'all. Oh yeah, the Bangladeshis. Like, I mean, my God. Allie said, thank you for correcting him when he thought I was talking ish about him. Oh, you're welcome, Allie. Allie, now I have to say, Allie. Now, I ain't want to jump on no bandwagon. But child, I did. I peeked up over there with y'all having this situation, this conversation, Allie. And it did give me some LGBTs. It did, Allie. I know that you can't stand it. But who actually has time to talk stuff out in that manner with somebody that you ain't fucking? Like, to be honest, I don't think that I've ever given a woman on this platform 4 or 5 hours explaining myself at all. At all. I think the only woman that I might have gave that time to was a woman that I was fucking. But if I wasn't fucking her, bitch, I got up here, I said what I said. I might stay an hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But then after that, I'm getting the fuck on. I damn sure ain't gonna sit up here and entertain a drunk bitch who is admitting to being a drunk bitch and trying to speak a sober conversation with a drunk bitch. Because then you just talking in circles. Bitch, once I really know that you're really drunk, then I know that you're not even going to comprehend or retain anything that I'm saying. So then I know that I'm wasting my time and yours. Hey, Hood Therapy. Hey to everybody. Allie said, I'm actually not. She can check her subscriptions. I unsubscribed a few weeks ago. What's good, Kenna? You know, but I just saw it was just a lot of conversation. It was a lot of explaining. It was a lot of trying to make up, to break up, to make up. It was just a lot. And meanwhile, you doing that with a person who is admittedly drunk. Child, who wastes time talking to drunk people that you don't care about? Who wastes time doing that? What are y'all talking about the suicide? What y'all talking about? I am good even when I drink. I get to the point with humor. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was going on over there, Allie. But I honestly think you should have tapped out within about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. You should have tapped out, threw in the towel, gave up, and all this kind of stuff. Because it was just like, what? It was just weird. So, Allie, don't be surprised when you see people making lesbian jokes. Because they was making the jokes right there up in the chat whenever y'all was up there talking. Because it was a lot of patience. It was a lot of emotion. It was a lot of things like that was thrown into that conversation that personally I wouldn't have done trying to deal and reason with a drunk person. What's good, Houston, Texas, Sweetie, and Cat with the chats and everybody. Brian said, but Allie drunk too. She was arguing with me. Allie not drunk right now. I'm talking about last night. What's good, 300? Yeah, everybody, please hit my like button. Please hit my like button. Oh, yeah, that's what I found out, too, this morning, that Brianna has COVID, y'all. So, pray for her healing in order to get through that. Y'all, when I had COVID, that was tough. I had my dog, though, and I was scared I was going to give it to my dog. Because most people don't know that you really can pass COVID and monkeypox off to an animal. I never had monkeypox, but when I had COVID, my dog wasn't fully vaccinated. So, I was worried that I could get him sick. Because even animals can have COVID. That's facts. Whenever they first found out about COVID out here up in Atlanta, it was a few humans that had it. But then they even had to close one of the zoos out here because there was an orangutan that had COVID. So that's the thing. Some of these new viruses and stuff that's out and about can be transferred between humans to an animal and an animal to the human. And it's just all because of being around them, because it's such a contagious thing. So y'all, hopefully Brianna get well with that. What else? I was listening to Lady Nika's a little bit earlier this morning. She gave her point of view. She seemed to be up in a better mood and better spirit because she was sick or whatever with a lupus. Hopefully she do well. Hopefully Fates do well. Who else? They said Brooke pregnant. I saw Brooke's pictures with her and her baby bump. Brooke be on here wanting to fight with these people. I really don't understand it, but Brooke is gonna do what she wanna do. But honestly, Brooke, I have to say, if you had my baby up in your stomach and you was up on YouTube fussing and arguing and getting your blood pressure up and stuff like that, I would be highly upset. What else? With my new situationship, y'all, we actually talked about kids last night. Let me tell y'all about that. So we were talking about kids and having kids into this world. You know, what do you think about it and all this? And I find it very interesting that she is on the same page that I am with kids. It's like 10 years ago, if you asked the question about having kids, then, you know, we both would have said, okay, yes, we would do that. But now with this, with all of these crazy ass diseases that's coming out of woodwork, all of these viruses, all of this stuff, you know, even with the people and the evil within the world, the racial profiling, the police brutality, all this kind of stuff. Y'all, really, before you bring a kid into the world, you really got to think about the world that we living in. And I'm only saying that because that was one conversation that we had. What else? I think that's really it. That really what I have to cover, or what I feel like even covering. Kenna, yeah, lions can catch it. Any animal can catch it. And I'm just like, to play with this world and just be bringing kids in. And this not against Brooke. But this was like what we were discussing. Like, you know, just trying to see if we were compatible. And yeah, this world is crazy. So I salute Brooke and her husband for doing it all over again. Because what I can say, if this world is crazy like this already, I cannot even imagine how the world is going to be 20 years from now. And that's just real. And 20 years from now, if I were to settle down with a partner and have a child, 20 years from now, the child will be 20 and ain't no telling what type of virus or illness or anything like that will be out there. Let me put my link because I made it to my half-hour mark. Hey, Robin Love. Y'all, I just came on here just to show my face and to say, have my voice coming through. I listened to Five Babe earlier. I was up in her chat. Some of the Babe Nation people told her, some of the Babe Nation people was trying to get upset with me being there. I told them, Five Babe let me up in there every now and then. Like, why they be getting mad because somebody want to let me up in there every now and then? But Five Babe was just giving her recap about everything else that was going on here. To be honest, it really ain't been a lot to really talk about. Or at least not enough for me to be interested in talking about. But because I know it is about to be a new year, I want to at least come through. And please like my video, y'all. I want to at least come through and talk to the people who support my channel before the new year rolls in. Oh, Taylor May right here. Oh yeah, y'all. And Taylor May been having her channel. She puts her link up in here from time to time. So subscribe. Taylor May was live in the middle of the night last night. I missed it, but I saw that it was right there. Hey, Miss Diaz.
Hey, happy New Year's, biatch.
What's good, Taylor May? Happy New Year. How you doing?
Good. Okay, so check this out.
Okay.
I had heard this quote. It said, if you live in your past, you'll be depressed. If you live in your future, you'll have anxiety. And if you stay in the present, you'll have peace. So with that being said, I'm saying that to you because if you're thinking of having children, and you know you're worried about all these different things because you're thinking ahead of what could happen, that's going to give you anxiety. But if you really want to have those kids, just do it. And
Well, no, Taylor May. I'm not thinking of having children. I'm
oh,
getting to know a new woman, and we are getting to know each other to see if we are compatible. So
oh, okay,
we had the children conversation to see if our thoughts were the same.
okay,
But that's not something that somebody is seriously considering at this point.
okay, okay.
Yeah, but I appreciate you letting me know that, Taylor May. But absolutely not. No, you know
Yeah.
how whenever you going through the first phases of trying to get to know somebody, to even know if it's worth your time, you have to have all these serious discussions.
Yeah, but you know what? I think I've heard you say this a couple times about the children thing. So to me, in my mind, I think children is something that you really might be considering at some point when you do find that right person. So I'm just saying, when you do find that right person, then just do it and not think so far ahead, because that's gonna scare you and keep you and hold you back from doing it. And I think it'd be a good experience for you. It might
Yeah,
cool you all the way down too.
and I appreciate that. And Kenna, no, Kenna said the desire change with age. No, police brutality is at an all-time high. 10 years ago, there was no such thing as COVID. 10 years ago, there was no such thing as monkeypox. 10 years ago, there is no such thing as whatever next thing they about to unleash on us, because y'all better not act like that they not going to unleash something else. That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't have anything to do with my age or anything like that. I'm still in my mid-30s. And the lady that I'm speaking with is in her mid-30s as well. So we still got easily a good 5 to 10 years even.
Yeah.
Because I mean, somebody could be pregnant like Brooke.
Yep. You got time. It's better to wait anyway.
Plenty of time. But the thing is to actually have these conversations before you go wasting the next person's time. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. But like 10 years ago, wasn't no COVID. Child, I don't want to have to deal with my child having to have all these types of vaccinations that I don't necessarily want them to have. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to have my child to have to do the monkeypox and all this. Pizarro back here, Taylor May. I'm hoping that she coming in the great spirit. So hold on.
Yeah, because if not, I'm dropping down. I don't have time for drama.
Hey, J.Dunn, I came to say Happy New Year to you.
Oh, well, thank you, Pizarro. Taylor May, I think she being okay today. What's good, Pizarro? Oh, she went on mute. But yeah, Taylor May, I don't think she coming up here for no rah-rah, because no, that's not really where I am right now. Not to bring in my 2023. But yeah, I understand that many people think that it's age, or you trying to be anxious. But no, if y'all don't really sit back and understand that this world is a totally different world than where you came from, it's a different world than where you come from. I don't know why y'all don't believe it.
I ain't coming up here to fight. I don't know why y'all think I always be fighting.
But I do think that there's never gonna be that right time. If you know what I'm saying, if you be trying to wait for this perfect time to do it, it's always gonna be something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not waiting for a perfect time, but I know damn well that all of these extra diseases and things like that, I think it's honestly selfish to bring a child into all of this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you had a great year. You did a lot this year. You matured a lot this year. People are loving you again this year, and it's great to see. So, on that note, I'm gonna drop down, and again, Happy New Year's to you, and cheers.
All right, thank you, Taylor Made. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because like me and the girl that I was conversing with, which she ain't my girlfriend, we just getting to know each other. But that's the thing with lesbians, we can't think things out. There ain't no way to have an accident or anything like that when it comes to a baby. You actually have to put thought into that mess in order for that to come into fruition. And I think that makes the difference. But what's good, Pizarro? Happy New Year.
Oh, I'm good. I just kind of come up here and kick it with you, since you be coming and hanging with me. I came to return the favor.
Oh well, I appreciate that, and I actually am happy that you didn't jump up here and like try to fight with Taylor May, because I honestly think the last year of, or the last day of the year, it's not
Yeah,
necessary.
even
But what,
I don't even know her, so it ain't
yeah,
no
but
point in.
what do you did you even realize that Betty White died a day later last year than Barbara Walters? Did you even realize that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
peeped that.
okay.
There's some other stuff that I peeped too, but I have to go back and look at it. Because it's been very interesting of the people who have died, and then some of the stuff that's been taking place within the G. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's been very, very interesting, J.Dunn. Very interesting.
I agree. Cause like last night, whenever I found out about Barbara Walters, I was doing my research and things like that, and just reading up on stuff. And then yeah, whenever I came to the Betty White stuff, I was like, man, it was like almost a year later. It's crazy. I
And
don't know
then
if it's
don't
a
forget the
conspiracy,
Pope. Don't
huh?
forget the Pope died a day before she did.
The Pope.
Hmm
Oh, see, I ain't even factor into the Pope. When the Pope
That's because they ain't really. You have to catch it from those places that those news channels that's not like the big news channels because they don't even announce it. Child, I was like, that's suspicious, but I ain't.
Huh, I didn't even realize about the Pope. I'm gonna have to look that up too. But I just do. I find that really funny. Um, because both of them were really trailblazing pioneers within the for women within the entertainment, television, journalism, and media era. And they really did both do a lot as far as paving the way for other people. And the one thing that I do like about both of them, I don't think that there was ever any a scandal with either one of them as far as them being racist or prejudiced or even being homophobic. And that's one of the things that I can appreciate about both of them.
I understand that. Yeah, Colin, you did. Colin did tell me about the Pope dying because I was live when she told me.
Oh, okay. Wait, the most recent pope? The
No,
recent?
not the recent one.
Oh, okay, okay. Cause yeah, child, it be so many popes that be coming. It's hard to keep up with every single one.
Oh, you know it. It's like they rotate their ass out like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I be like, how many of them is it? And they be around the same bald headed ass.
They look exactly the same. You correct. To where you can't even differentiate. I have to agree with that. You can't even differentiate what pope was what. Um, but okay. Well, I was looking at your spaceship a little bit last night, Pizarro. Um, what was it last night? Oh, she left. I think it was last night that I was peeking into what they had going on over there. Yeah, I can't remember because I don't know if it was one whenever she had needed the lunch money or what. But all I could tell y'all is it ain't been a lot to really talk about. So that's why I just been staying in my lane and enjoying my holiday. It's all. Um, Coolin said they be cloning them folks. What's good, dear self? I'm not gonna sit up here and say that the Pope is a clone, but I can say that they all look alike. But then that might sound a little bit prejudiced because then it would be like me saying all old white men look alike, which that's not what I'm saying. But all the popes seem to look alike. Child, I don't know the difference between them. Hey, Queen Sanity. And chat rep, I saw you up in here up in the comments. You want to say Happy New Year, but you be talking crazy up on your community wall. But anyway, Happy New Year.
I hope marijuana be legal in 2023.
You what?
Hope marijuana be legal in 2023.
Girl, no, because then people could just send it to my mailbox.
I mean, well then just smoke it.
Girl, absolutely not. Girl, that was the thing I was saying whenever I had got them gummies from Shelly. Absolutely not. Even
Now
if
don't smoke that shit. Don't smoke that shit. Nah, I'm talking about the real marijuana, and I ain't talking about this synthetic shit, that fake shit. No, I'm talking about the actual plant that ain't been tampered with. That's what I'm talking about.
mm-hmm.
It was nice for me. It would be real. I'll be so intrigued to see how J.Dunn acts if she was to smoke some real weed. I just can be. I can imagine how funny she would be, bruh.
Well, no, I don't smoked weed before in my life, but I get
I
sleepy.
that's but since you've been up here and sat there, you know,
Yeah, but I get
that is
sleepy
gonna be
though.
funny to see
I'm not
though.
trying to talk to nobody because, to be honest, the times that I did smoke weed, which was like in my 20s, I get sleepy and it's hard for me to follow the conversation. Where I
Oh,
piss you off to have to ask you to keep repeating yourself. Cause I done dated so many women who do smoke weed. And if it's a special occasion, then I might hit the blunt. But then she be getting mad because she asking me a question and I'm like, what you say? Because it's hard for me to keep up with what somebody is saying whenever I'm high. So that's why I don't do it. I don't feel like I'm productive as a high person. But there are other people who they are the most creative, they are the most productive, they go work their job and all this kind of stuff while they high. But that's not me.
well, some people seem to think otherwise when people smoke weed. For some reason they tend to think they dumb.
Yeah, but I've tried it before a couple of times.
But they don't know that a lot of people who do smoke weed is for them to do the activities that they wouldn't want to do when they're not high.
Yeah, I remember like Pizarro ain't gonna lie, and then like whenever I had talked to my cousins afterwards, because my first time ever smoking weed was with my cousins, and I think I was like 17 years old, and I remember us watching a music video on TV. This was back then, and when I tell you, it felt like that video had been on for about 5 hours, and it was just one music video. So that's the type of high that I be having, and I be like, cause I legitimately was like, we still watching this? This still on?
Happy New Year, Miss T.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year, Miss T Velocity. Happy New Year to everybody, y'all.
In the back.
I'm back here. But yeah, so it's hard for me to keep up with a conversation. It's hard for me to watch television because I feel like the same thing I've been on for about 5 hours when it done only been about 2 or 3 minutes.
All these.
I can't do it. I don't like.
Hey,
Hey, Coolin, how you doing?
hey. I was gonna say don't drop me because you know I'd be lagging, but it took you a minute to get me up here anyway.
Oh no, I was trying to click the button, but I was waiting on Pizarro to finish.
Okay, okay. Now, Pizza, you see, as soon as I told Allie to come over there and we made the agreement, she got the hell up out this chat. I don't know what's going on with Allie.
I
Allie
just
said,
wanted you to
F
see
that.
the place. That's all. I just wanted you to see your friend full of shit.
Oh my goodness. It's
I just wanted
ridiculous.
you to see that your friend was full of shit, child.
And look,
Jeez
it
Louise.
seems even Miss T Velocity said when she smoke weed, she get paranoid. She can't and she ain't.
Oh, now, I was
That's the
just going
thing.
to
Weed
chime
ain't
in
for
on that.
everybody. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, and
Now, I
that's what
smoke,
I learned. It's not really for me. For everything to be
but
in
if I
slow motion, it's not for me. Mm-mm.
but if I smoke time I wake up, it puts me in the state of I'm not getting nothing done today. So I need to do what I need to do prior to me, you know what I'm saying, smoking
So when
before because
you
it
get
does put me
high,
in a
it
different
makes
place.
you lazy.
Hmm.
I said, so when you get high, it makes you lazy.
It depends on the strand as well. You know what I'm saying? So most of the
Yeah, it
time, like if I wake up and
definitely does. Because I think people think all weed smokes the same. And it's like, no, you got the
no,
purple
it
kush,
don't.
you got the blue diesel, you got the cotton candy, you got the strawberry,
Girl,
you
they
got
got
the
so
blue.
many names.
I mean, they got so many, and they literally be looking strawberry and blueberry, but that's be the real shit because it's like people think marijuana is just green, and it's like no, you do know there's different strands of it, right?
Hmm.
There's a
And then
different
not
weed.
only that, it's some
Each one,
that get you. They have uppers and downers. Even though marijuana really is a
that
downer
push,
because it
that
drains you
push.
or whatever the case may be, but you definitely have some that will boost you up. You know what I'm saying? Versus dragging you down. So I agree with
Well,
that.
I know whenever I
No,
first moved
no.
into
When I smoke weed, it don't drain me. When I smoke weed, that bit make me high. Okay, it makes me
But
calm.
no pizza, because I done heard you on your live streams, and as soon as you know what I'm saying, you can hear the lighter or whatever, and as soon as you start kicking in, you're going to slow motion too, and it's like a lot of things that you would not allow during the times that
That
you
shit
are
be
fully.
temporary, girl.
but I'm just saying whenever I
That's
first
how that shit be temporary.
when I first smoked weed
Yeah.
with my cousins, they had hydro, which I don't even hear people talk
Mm.
about hydro no more.
Ooh,
No, they
I
don't
ain't
even make that. I mean, they probably make it, but I don't.
Some
Yeah.
people probably still smoke it, but now I ain't gonna lie, that shit with the hydro, that used to be the dro, is what they call it. Well, in Florida we call it the
I
dro,
know
but some
Tiffany
people
Black
call it
didn't
the
say that she's
hydro.
the most productive when she smoke weed. Girl, like, where Billy at?
That's true though. That's true though. Cooling. A lot of people who
I
smoke
just
weed is
don't
for
like
them
her
to
name.
move. It's for them to move. It's for them to get up and do shit, especially a lot of black folks and they smoke weed. A lot of people think when black folks smoke
Well,
weed,
in my
it's
head,
because
Tiffany
they're
Black is known for the
lazy.
play
Don't
that she just
do
ran with that Billy man.
Well, we got two Tiffany Blacks up in the sector. That's what I'm trying
Oh,
to tell you.
okay. Well, maybe
That's
that's
not
not
that
her.
Tiffany black. You
Okay.
talking
I'm
about that.
sorry, Tiffany. My apology.
No, that's my Tiffany girl. That's my Tiffany girl.
Okay. My bad, my bad. I was just finna drag her ass right quick.
Yeah, don't drag that woman because that woman ain't got nothing to
Okay.
do with that.
Wrong one. Look,
One
correction.
thing,
Look, look, I know TMO somewhere in the class. Like, see, that's what she always misunderstanding and taking some. Girl, shut up with your crybaby self. Oh, that's what I want to get on you about pizza. And I was gonna save it for your live stream. However, since you're up here, pizza, why are you trying to play me like that? I said, oh, she on punishment again. I ain't going back to the spaceship because this heifer here trying to play me.
Fuck you, bitch.
No, F you, whore.
What the
Because you
fuck
sit
did
up
I
there.
do?
I'm gonna tell you what you did. TMO, I don't know, understand why she called you that. You was really promoting that bull crap. All I told
Nah,
her
that
was,
was some real shit though. That was some real shit. I ain't gonna lie. Cause you call that girl a
girl,
colorist statement. Nah, cool then.
what did I call her? Tell me what I
You
called
you
her.
ain't call her that. You said a
Exactly, but
colorist
that's what you
statement.
said. You
Well,
said,
right. So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
like the
correct
way
that
she
part. You
called you
didn't
that.
call her that. You basically said a colorist statement. So
Oh, Allie
but
done
this
dropped
is
back
but
in.
this is my thing though. I don't understand how Nina, and I hope Nina's still somewhere up in here. I don't get who designated her to be the
Don't
Harriet
do Nina.
of the B
Mm-mm,
sector. Don't tell me
mm-mm.
what to do to anybody on my platform.
Okay.
Whoever selected her to be the Harriet Tubman of the B sector. Meanwhile, her first encounter with me was saying that I was a victim of slave rape
Well,
because
who
I'm like,
selected anybody to do anything? People just step up and just do
I
what they do. J.Dunn.
cooling. I'm talking to
Okay.
Nina. I said, if Nina is still in here, I'm trying to figure out. I didn't ask you, cooling. I said, if Nina's still in here, I'm trying to figure out
So
because
because you didn't ask me, I
her
don't supposed to have
shame.
no opinion on what you're saying. Okay, I'm on mute, J.Dunn. I
No,
don't need to be
no,
bad.
you just ain't even let me finish my thought.
Okay, go ahead.
oh, I
All
got
I'm saying is
a
that
trash.
Nina.
I roll my eye.
All I'm saying is that Nina is quick to try to call people victims of slave rape and things like that because they light skin. But then she get her panties in a whole bunch when she hear a colorist joke.
Nina says she don't wear panties. Leave Nina panties alone. They're not getting in a bunch. She's just verbally, she has strong verbal appearance and she wants to voice her opinion. And there's nothing wrong with that.
It is
Nobody
nothing
can
wrong
make
with that, but I'm pointing out the hypocrisy because she
Um,
cannot get on.
Lord, here
She
go her
cannot get on
hypocrisy.
here. She cannot get on here and then try to downplay light skinned people or try to make up these narratives of why people are light skinned, which don't even apply to the individual that she's speaking about. But then she want to get mad because you said something about bleach.
no,
Like,
she didn't
I
get
don't think I
mad.
don't think she got mad behind
She
that.
didn't
I
get
think
mad
TMO
because that's
threw it in
why
her face.
demons. I wouldn't say
No,
she
let's
threw
just
it.
call a thing, pizza. TMO
Oh
threw it
hell
in her face. No, TMO threw that in her face. Like, damn, how you gonna be cool with Coolin? And she said this about me because that was a 3-day situation. It, why didn't even Nina even speak about that then? Because TMO then hit her behind the scenes, like, oh, you taking her for Coolin, and she said this and she said that.
So
No,
what
she
Nina
did
was
not.
doing,
No, Coolin, you changing the story. No, it was that's how if Nina sees anything that's pertaining to colorism, she's going to say something about it. It doesn't even have
but
to
Nina
be,
didn't see it. Clearly, Nina didn't see it, and for her to
but it
speak on
doesn't
it,
have
and
to
you
be.
clearly didn't listen to your live stream. TMO
I was
brought that to her attention, and TMO is a
no, she
crybaby to
did.
a certain extent.
Nina hit the
Whatever.
link and said something about it first, Coolin.
Which is
Not
true. She
be
said
Miss
something
O.
about
Be
it
Miss
first
O was on
on
mute
live
the
stream.
whole
You
time
don't know what
too.
them people talked about behind the same pizza, and that's not what you're gonna do. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me
And you
and,
don't
and,
know
and
if
try
they
to
was talking.
train
And
my
guess what you
mindset.
not gonna do?
But
Okay, Cricket.
common sense lets us know that they talk behind the motherfucking scene. TMO was crying like a big ass baby that she is, and that's why Nina brought it to your platform a few
Mhm.
days later to voice her frustrations about, okay, if I'm gonna be cool with cooling, let me just check the temperature and see exactly how she feels about TMO
Oh,
in
that's
that
why I was
situation.
here.
Because Nina was not in Shelly's chat that day. I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry, J.Dunn. She was not in that chat that day to be even
No,
privy
you
to
can
that
say Shelly's
information.
name. I don't give a damn
Oh,
about
okay.
you saying Shelly's name over here.
Well, I'm just trying to respect your platform because I know you had a fit about the other
And it
person
by
lady's name
BS
being
and
said.
shit with
So
demons.
I'm trying to be
So
respectful.
No, no, hold
And I know
on.
you get your panties in a wad.
Let me explain.
tell her cool.
Yes, hold on. Cooling the fact that you could even sit and compare Shelly to VS.
I
Let
didn't
you
compare
know.
nobody. I
Well,
didn't
no,
compare nobody. Now
I'm
let you know
not siding
shit.
with
I just know your
VS.
ass is emotional.
Girl,
But I'm gonna go on mute, whore. Go ahead.
how am I emotional when you had a whole fit about Lady Law and an emoji? Please stop.
I ain't had no fit, bitch. That bitch went live on me,
No,
ho.
when you
That
had
bitch
some
went
kind
live on
of
me.
emotional.
Bitch, I ain't emotional about a motherfucking thing that go on this bitch, ho. That bitch went live on me, so she's emotional. She wants to try to sit up and say that I'm fucking with a married man. No, bitch, you're fucking with a married man. You done already bragged about how much bags you been getting. This
Girl,
nigga been dogging your ass for
that was
3 years, ho. And now you want to get mad because I let the man on my platform. Bitch, you let him on your platform 5
hold
fucking
on,
times and
Cooling. Wait a
disrespect
second.
her and
Girl,
her fucking chat. So what you ain't gonna do is try to throw some shit like that up in my motherfucking face when that bitch looking like the real motherfucking aloof aloof.
okay,
Okay,
Cooling,
she's
thank
looking like
you.
she's mad. Okay, don't fucking
Cooling,
play with me.
Cooling. Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm
Hold
on mute.
on, please. So the
Ooh.
reason what makes VS and Shelly
Whatever,
totally
pizza.
different, VS actually docks where my mama is buried and things of that nature. Shelly ain't never did that.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
makes
I
them
see them
different.
both as the same. So
Well, no. I feel like they have similar tendencies, but as far as my anger, as far as what B Miss O was trying to give her clout on my channel,
Oh, and Hugh,
the-
son, ain't nothing never scary about me,
I'm
baby. I
still
just pick and
talking,
choose what
Cooling.
I choose to deal with.
I
Oh,
thought I was
okay.
still talking.
I didn't hear you. My bad.
ooh, that's a good
I'm
one.
on mute, heifer. I'm
That's
on
a
mute.
whole lie.
Didn't nobody say Lady Law was ugly? Shut the fuck up, YouTube cameras. You
I
ain't nothing
thought
but
I
a
was
guinea
still
pig ass
talking.
cheerleading
Oh my
bitch.
god.
Go steal somebody's motherfucking commentary, hoe, so you can have a fucking page, bitch. Because that's the only way that you even have life, hoe. You a motherfucking reactor off of somebody. And bitch, you don't even put your motherfucking voice to the shit, bitch. Shut the fuck up and go keep skipping and snipping off other people's lives, hoe. Bitch, you are a fucking thief, bitch. That's what you are. YouTube cameras. Bitch, you
Cooling,
irrelevant
I know
ass
that
bitch.
Cooling,
You can't go live and get a
Cooling,
motherfucking
you gonna
crowd
have
over there
to
to
exercise.
save your fucking life, hoe. All you do is scrape up
You gonna have to exercise
everybody else's
self-control.
content.
You gonna have to exercise
Don't mute me.
self-control.
J.Dunn, you come back.
Ooh,
Ooh,
J.Dunn.
okay.
Ooh, J.Dunn. I'm
Okay.
loving this because you do the same thing on everybody else's platform. But ooh, when you get it on your own, bitch.
No. I do it on your platform because that's what you
Fuck
advertise
her.
your
It
platform
don't matter if
on.
Lady Law hit the
No,
link.
that's
Like
not
I
what I
said what the fuck
advertise. No,
I
I
said.
don't.
I
No, I
have no
don't.
talk for that bitch. I said what I said. I have no talk for that bitch.
If I'm talking, you gonna be quiet, Cooling. That's it.
Okay. But fuck that hoe.
Okay, thank you for that. Now, Pizarro, you advertise your platform to
No,
be
I don't,
okay.
J.Dunn.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
No,
do.
I do not advertise my platform for
Yes, you
you to
do.
overtalk
You
people and
advertise
don't allow nobody to get it out. I advertise for people to go back and forth. I advertise that. I do not advertise it where you just running your mouth and nobody else can get nothing in because you too busy
but
cussing out whoever the fuck
hold
you
on.
want to and you don't allow
Because
them to
J
get.
Dunn is a motherfucking selfish ass,
No, but
one person
hold on.
family
This
ass,
is
spoiled
wait
ass
a
little
second.
girl.
I didn't even say anything yet, Coolin, please.
Um,
But this is my platform. When I'm on
so
Pizarro's,
we know it's your platform. We
hold on.
clicked the link. We
Oh my
seen
goodness.
Cool it! Cool it!
When I'm on Pizarro's and she tell us to be quiet or she put the 30, I don't interrupt the 30. When I'm on Coolins and Coolin asks me to be quiet, I go on mute and wait for my turn. Now, both of them are up here up on my platform, and all I'm saying is I'm trying to finish my thought, and they keep interrupting me, but then want to excuse them interrupting me by saying that I interrupt their platform. Pizarro, I'd be damned if I interrupt your 30 when you put it up there, because I don't. So stop
You don't
lying.
interrupt the 30,
Coolin,
you
the
interrupt
few
the panel.
times the few
Oh,
times
so
that I have
you
come on
take
your
her off mute,
platform,
but you
when you
keep me
tell me
on
to be
mute.
quiet, I be quiet. Damn.
Y'all got a whole lot of favoritism over here and a lot of
Because J.Dunn
yeah.
on that bullshit. She always trying to mix shit up. No,
Mhm.
you don't disrespect the 30. But what you do is you disrespect the panel when you don't allow nobody else to talk. It's what I said, J.Dunn. The
Mhm.
same
And
shit
always
Cooley
cutting
is
people
doing
off.
is what you have done. And it ain't just my panel. You done it to everybody panel in the B sector that you have hit. Where you
And
get up
bitch, I saw
there and you
you.
go to talking, you go to cussing bitches out, and the bitch be like,
I see you, J
J.Dunn.
Dunn. See
J.Dunn.
him
And then
on.
you be acting like you don't hear, bitch, because when you already going off like Cooling, a bitch can't tell you shit.
Absolutely.
But the
Now here go
difference is,
that go
hold
Lady
on, wait
Lob
a second, for
musty
both of
crusty
y'all,
ass.
but for both of y'all, but the difference is, please let me know when
This
I
bitch trying to
disrespect.
touch a hem of my garment.
Am I
Let the
still
hoe up.
talking?
Hit the link, bitch, since you want to talk to me. Hit the fucking.
The
Mute.
I
difference
still
is,
don't give a fuck what you got to say. This
Cooling.
motherfucker.
Ooh, go smoke,
Oh.
Cooling. Go smoke. Go smoke.
thank you,
Go smoke.
please, because you are being very disrespectful, Cooling. You really are.
Well,
Now,
I ain't
even on
doing
y'all's platforms, if y'all are
J
trying to
Dunn, you
speak,
the
I
most
don't typically
disrespectfulest
interrupt
bitch
y'all.
on this
Y'all
app.
can tell me not to interrupt the next bitch on the platform. But ain't nobody else on the platform right here except for us. But
okay,
y'all
but
up
that don't still
Payton,
give
you
you the
weak
right
ass
to
whore.
interrupt
With your big
nobody,
forehead
J.Dunn.
when
Payton,
did
with
I
your big
finish my
forehead having
thought?
ass, bitch, go get a platform and see if you can drop a motherfucker, hoe. Ain't nobody coming over there to see you, bitch. Who are you? You stay in the chat and do what you do, bitch. Run the
Cooling.
chat box up. Okay.
Ali asked, can she come up, J.Dunn?
I can read. I know how to
Oh,
read.
I'm just telling you, my bad.
But you're missing statements steady stuck on me. J Dunn, mute
No.
me one more time, bitch. Mute me one more time, hoe. I'm gonna come to Marietta.
Now I
There
done
it
told
is.
y'all to let
I'm
me
on the
finish
way.
my thought. And I still ain't finished my thought yet.
Now you
So
thinking about your thought again?
all I was saying was, whenever I'm on y'all's platform and y'all as the panel holders are actually telling me to be quiet for something, I will. But if
Ain't
it's
nobody never told you to be quiet on my
other,
platform.
if it's other raggedy bitches up there saying stuff, then yeah, I will interrupt them. But y'all can't tell me that I be interrupting y'all like that. You can't tell me that because I don't do it. But meanwhile, that's all y'all been doing since y'all been up
You
here.
don't do it. You don't do it. If
Correct.
we look up in the dictionary of an interruption ass whore, it's gonna show your face, J Dunn. If
So
we
when
look
did
up
I
in the
interrupt your
dictionary all
platform?
about me, it's gonna show your face, J Dunn.
When did I interrupt your platform?
Bitch, don't motherfucking mute me again.
When did I interrupt your
I'ma
platform?
beat your ass,
When did I
J
interrupt your
Dunn. Don't,
platform? When did I
J Dunn.
interrupt? When did I interrupt your platform?
Mute me a motherfucker. Them
When did
little
I
fat ass
interrupt?
fingers, them
When
little
did I
fat ass
interrupt
fingers
your
working, ain't
platform?
they? J Dunn, don't fucking play with me. Don't
Don't
do
play
it.
with me, bitch.
What you want to do, J Dunn?
Girl, I don't know, but I'm telling you, I ain't
You
never.
want to make motherfucking explosions? You want to make fire
I'm
on
telling
this New
you, I
Year's
ain't never.
Eve, bitch? You want to make explosions on this New Year's Eve, bitch? I know you're lonely and you ain't got no black.
Okay, Pizarro, because I ain't got time. This bitch came from a whole nother sector that could barely get 300 views on a video, but she thinks she gonna get up on my platform and tell me a motherfucking thing. Now, bitch, when I told you to let me finish my statement, just let me finish my statement, ho. Because I be damned if I ever been on your dry ass channel and kept interrupting you, bitch. You have all these straight men on there that have their opinion. I don't interrupt none of them motherfuckers. But now you want to act like I done did something to your platform because you want to have an excuse to get on here and disrespect mine. Bitch, if I told you that I want to finish my thought, then ho, shut the fuck up, practice self-control, and let me finish my motherfucking thought. Damn.
You bum ass crumb bitch. Why
Hey,
would you
Allie, how you doing,
backstage
Allie?
me?
I'm
I'm
good,
not leaving
Jay.
Allie, but why would this whore backstage me and say that I'm trying to run her platform? You
Because you
musty,
couldn't be quiet
crusty,
for me to even finish what I was saying, Pooh.
big bottom ass bitch. Don't play with me, J.Dunn.
Girl, I already told you. Either you want to be respectful or you don't.
Bitch, who the fuck make the rules when you be everywhere else doing what the running a motherfucking
No,
doing
right
what
now
you
this is
do?
my platform and I make the rules here.
Okay, I'm on mute, ho. Go ahead, Allie.
Thank
Cause
you.
this bitch getting on my nerves right now. Cause
You done
J.Dunn,
got on mine already. What's good,
you think
Alex?
that little dimple on that picture gonna get you some hoes, but it ain't.
I already got a
Bitch.
hoe that I like.
Bitch, you just found this bitch, and as soon as she find out who you is, she gone. Now,
Girl,
I'm
she
on mute.
already know who I am. She was at the
Girl, ain't nobody fucking with you or
she was
Zulu.
at the
Now,
Oscar Christmas party with me. She
we
know
fuck
who
with
I am
Zulu
in
more than
real
we fuck
life,
with you,
bitch.
J.Dunn. Fuck you, Allie. Go.
Bitch, do you understand how to shut the fuck up? Do you? Like, come on now. Because I don't even do all this on your platform. You can't count one day. And I done been on your platform about 5 times in which I did all this bullshit on yours. So please give me the same respect that I have given you.
J.Dunn, I done already told you, bitch. You backstage me. It's a motherfucking problem. So now it's a motherfucking problem. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your weak ass doxing. Because your fat ass ain't finna pull up, bitch. But I will pull up on you.
Oh,
Live stream, and I would drag you and Zulu, bitch. But I'm gonna go on mute, ho, and I'm gonna let Allie speak.
well, thank you. That's all we've been asking for. Go ahead, Allie.
I'm done. I can't do this shit.
Hey, Allie, are you coming up here to talk to Pizza? Because I want y'all to at
Oh,
least
no,
come
no,
to
no,
a
no.
resolution.
I wanted to grace J.Dunn's panel again and talk to J.Dunn. J.Dunn may have some.
You know you came up here for pizza. Don't do the over.
No. To answer
Girl.
any questions that J.Dunn has.
Oh, yeah, because prior
And
to
you think
Cooling
Pizza not gonna come off mute and ask you a question? Allie.
we'll just wait for it, Cooler. Either way, you should be on mute. While Pizarro is.
J.Dunn, shut the fuck up talking to me. I told you I'm on mute. Okay?
Well, get on there, bitch, because I keep hearing you.
Call me another bitch.
Bitch.
Okay. Keep on doing what the fuck I instruct you to do.
So anyway, Allie, no,
Yes.
all I was telling you was that there was a tinge of some type of, I don't know what to call it. Like,
Hey,
why
pretty girl
did you give this week that much time to discuss with her while she was drunk? Which means that probably this morning she don't even remember anything that you said for them 4 or 5 hours that y'all was on there talking. So why did you give all that effort to her like that?
Because I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight. And I also wanted to expose the fact that she lied on me.
And that's why she's up here now to fight with Pizza. Because Allie is in the fighting mood. Have you not been watching her community board? She's ready to fight. So that's why she hit the link to act like, first she was acting like, I don't want to talk to Pizza. I don't want to talk to her. I'm done. But she hit this fucking link because she know Pizza is up here. She know Pizza gonna come off of mute. Okay.
No.
So it's the
Well,
only way
but
for the
the
other
thing is,
J-Dunn.
Pizarro is actually respecting the fact that I asked for people to be on
No,
mute.
Pizarro is goddamn trying to roll up that Reggie blunt over there.
Now you
You
being
understand? And
messy.
she waiting for Allie to trigger her so she can come off mute.
No, I don't have any
And then
triggers.
she finna try to unload on
I don't
her.
have any triggers for
And
Pizarro.
then I'm gonna drag Pizza for trying to jump on Allie because I don't
Ooh,
play by Allie. Yeah.
ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Oh,
Pizarro is respecting whenever I ask both of y'all to
Shut
be
the
on
fuck
mute.
up, J.Dunn. You done drag Pizza. Now she
oh dear.
Child, I just had to go ahead and drop the bitch. I don't know what's wrong with this drunk ass, lonely ass bitch this morning. Bitch, I don't know who the fuck you think you playing with, but ho, I gave you ample chances, ho. Even Pizarro was able to stay on the motherfucking mute, and you can't stay on the motherfucking mute. Bitch, Pizarro done been around these stomping grounds with me for about 5 years now, ho. You just showed up a year ago, bitch. If you think by any means that you are able to come on here and tell me a motherfucking thing about what I'm doing on my platform, bitch, you could take that shit somewhere else, ho. Go to your platform and have drunk ass Rex up there with your motherfucking ass, bitch. Go over there and have 30, 40 people right there, ho. Stop threatening me. Talk about you gonna pull up and all this stupid ass bullshit, bitch. If you drunk from last night, then get sober before you come over here. If you high as fuck, ho, then get sober before you come over here. Either way, if I request something, bitch, respect it. Otherwise, get the fuck up off my panel, bitch. Now, I done gave you too many motherfucking chances. And it's sad that Pizarro can be on mute and your ass can't. But, bitch, you don't earn the right to talk to me any kind of way, bitch. You don't even have enough viewers over there, bitch.
You really just dropped me? And bitch, I the one initiated this commentary right here as far as Allie and Pizza goes. You dirty slop.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Cause you don't know if I'm dirty, hoe, cause you don't know me, bitch. You don't know if I could walk because you don't know me, bitch. You don't know any of that bullshit. So what you ain't gonna do is come on here and try to drag me with some lies, hoe. Now either you could get some act right and act like the oldest person on this motherfucking panel like you are, bitch, or you could just get the fuck down.
I can't.
Bitch, you can barely even walk.
Bitch, I walk just fine, hoe.
Can I be narcissistic for some time,
I'm gonna
please?
beat your ass up. I'm gonna beat your ass up so good. And when I go on live stream, you think peeping around that door with something, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Watch. I'm gonna beat your ass up so bad. Ooh, J.Dunn. You just don't even know what you done got started. How you
Because
gonna
I asked you to mute and you wouldn't mute. Bitch.
No, bitch, because you trying to disrespect me. That's what
you
you
was
trying to do.
disrespecting me every single time I asked nicely for you to mute and you refused to do it. Every single
Why are
time
you going
I asked
into this
nicely
Cisco high
for you
pitch
to
ass
not
voice?
interrupt me and you
Bitch, you're
continue
not
to
Mariah
interrupt me.
Carey. You can't hit them high notes with me. Calm the fuck down. Get a
Bitch,
little bass
you
in your voice,
disrespected
bitch.
me
Get
first,
a
so
little
don't
more
tell me
melanin in
nothing
your
about
skin, bitch, and maybe
disrespect.
I can hear you, hoe. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You weak ass, old ass, fat ass bitch. Then you want to say
Well, I
I'm the
might
oldest
be
one
fat
on this
ass, but
platform?
I
No,
definitely
bitch.
ain't old
Take
ass.
that hat off, and I bet you them. Look, you little baby teeth having motherfucker. You ain't even matured yet.
Oh,
Don't
now it's
play
the
with
baby
me,
teeth. Bitch,
J.Dunn.
tell me something
I
new.
know what you're seeking. I know
I've
what
been
you're
hearing
seeking.
about
And
baby teeth
my breasts
before.
don't have any more milk in them, bitch. I know I'm known for reproducing. Yes, I've been impregnated so many times. I'm fertile as fuck for it.
Tulip,
And I know, huh? What?
I'm trying to tell you, for real. For real. I don't want to kick you off, nor do I want to block you.
You done kicked
But
me
I
off
want to
15
hear what
times.
I want to
Okay,
hear
I'm on
what
mute.
Allie came on
I'm
here
on
to
mute.
say. Okay, go ahead, Allie.
I just came up for my question.
Oh,
you had a question? Yes.
Yeah, well, that's what I started off saying about how people up in the chat, whenever y'all were over there, were saying it seemed like a lover's quarrel and things like that. And
No.
the only way that I think that they drew that conclusion is because you gave so much time and effort to listen to this woman, even though she told you that she was drunk and she was drinking as the live progressed. So I'm sure that you know that talking to a drunk person is going to fall on deaf ears because they are not going to remember any of the conversation that y'all had previously. So you might have been up there wasting your time and breath. People are trying to conclude that there was a lesbian situation because why would you want to waste your time?
No. Mm, um,
Allie is not a lesbian.
yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
Fuck, are
I
you
don't even look at
serious?
someone like that in a sexual way at all. Never. I like
But Allie, you
masculinity.
did know that she was on her period because I said, you must be on your menstrual. He was like, yeah, cool, and it's that time. How did you know that she was on her menstrual?
Me?
Yeah.
How did I know she was? It could
Hmm.
be. I I've studied behavior for a very long time. Let's just say that.
Or is it that you've had communication with her for a duration of time
No,
and you
no,
have
I hadn't talked. I hadn't talked to her since the probably the last email she sent me. I haven't, and that was
not about the last time you talked to her, it's about the duration of the talkation. Okay. And yes, I just made that word up. However, so that
talkation
for
was
the
3 weeks.
duration, you have learned certain behaviors. So you knew it was her time of month because you had been around her for that duration and you know the behaviors that she was displaying. What is really going on? Because now I take up for you and I say that you're not lesbian, right?
Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. That would
But I'm
be correct.
starting, I don't want to question it, Allie, but I'm starting to question what's going on with you and oh girl. And I'm gonna go on mute.
And I just have to say this from a lesbian standpoint, I know when women close to me are on their cycles because most of the time, if it's my best friend or the person that I'm with, we sync up. Whenever you are in a lesbian situation, you typically sync up with your partner. So that's how you know when their period is on before they even tell you. And I'm
E-
just keeping it real.
that's very true. And even in work, with other people that you work with, they will sync up. It is what it is. But
Well, I didn't say that I was questioning you about that. I wanted to ask you questions based on what I saw up in the chat and just really want to know why you would waste your time speaking to a drunk who probably won't even remember what you said today.
well, she has the video. She can go back and watch it. I don't know. I mean, I definitely wanted to drag the fuck out of her. So I hit that link. But I kept it safe enough so she wouldn't drop me. And I mean, sometimes you guys have to understand that. So she wouldn't drop me. And I'm not talking about cooling because people would be like, oh, she dragging cooling. No, no, not at all. But I had to keep it safe enough so she wouldn't drop me. But I also had to be honest and raw with her, saying that you lied to all of these people, dude. Like you said the stuff out of your mouth, but put my face on it in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I think the more people want to know, or the most people want to know, is why did you even entertain it? Because you didn't have to hit her link.
correct. I didn't have to hit her link, but the thing is, sometimes I will hit a person's link so that I don't have to go live because some of the things that I want to go live about on my channel, they just don't compute.
I'm not there. Mm-hmm.
They
Okay.
really don't. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, I can put every live on members only. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean that's
Okay, so I got a few questions right quick. Now, your community wall, Allie, has been, you know what I'm saying, ripping the runway in my eyes. What
mm,
are you planning to do, or if anything, are you planning to do? Because, like, you've been, insinuating a lot of stuff on there. What you got going on? Who you trying to drag? Who you finna drag? Or who are you thinking about dragging and not gonna drag?
well. I was able
Because
to drag the person that I wanted to drag last night when I was on somebody else's platform, of course. And that, I mean, low rank low, hanging fruit, I just don't give my time to. Definitely not on my platform. You know what I'm saying? And I don't put names in my titles at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't clout chase like that or whatnot. But yeah, so I had already and we're going back to my community wall. I had already dragged that bitch last night, and it is what it is. Punk ass bitch, fake ass bitch, whatever. And you guys know I don't like to say bitch towards women at all. But it is what it is. If you a bitch, then you a bitch. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, J.Dunn, I don't have really any further questions other than why it's only 73 motherfucking likes in here and it's about damn near 350 people. Y'all some hating ass bitches. Y'all will hit the damn click button to come in here and watch the shit, but won't even hit the like button. That shit free as hell. Y'all some, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with people like that. You know what
Hit
I'm
that.
saying? Straight
They
haters.
do that.
Straight haters. I don't like that shit though. Why hate? Why not even hit the like button? That's the first thing that you should do before you even go in somebody's live. Whether you like the content or not, it's about support. That's a lane for support. Fuck them. But I'm on mute because I ain't trying to disrespect your show even further. I ain't trying to get
Well,
backstage
you just call,
because you get emotional. Whatever.
child, you just called my name and said J.Dunn, so I came off mute. You saw how I was just on mute while y'all was talking.
I'm gonna go on mute now. Maybe Pizarro will come off mute. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Pizarro. Yeah, come off mute. But it's crazy because they was having that conversation. I stayed on mute for them. Huh?
What's up?
Well, Allie up here. I don't know if she thought you might have had questions for her or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
no. I don't know.
no. See, y'all playing this game, pizza. Go ahead and talk to her. Like
I
seriously.
ain't playing no game. I ain't playing no game. I
No,
don't.
because you were in the chat and you were saying, come up, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna give me the exclusive or whatever the case may be. Allie was like, no, I'm not. But then she
I
hit
know
the
what I
link.
told you.
Now she's willing to
Okay, but
talk
she
and
needs
you're
to cut
not.
me off
Y'all
straight
playing
up.
games.
I mean, I don't have no questions for her.
Good,
So
good. Do you have questions? I don't know if you got a chance to watch that girl dragging you for filth last night, but it would be a good watch, and that's all I'm gonna tell you.
Well, one thing that I can say, Pizarro. So, is it that you just prefer for Allie to click your link?
Which isn't gonna happen.
she know what time it is.
Well, no, that's not what I asked you.
Wow.
Is that what you would prefer?
Of course, she knows what time it is.
Okay, so you refuse to talk to her over here because it's not your link?
Oh my
Her.
goodness. Refuse.
Well, I mean, that's what she's doing. She's refusing, which is her right to do.
No,
But
she
I'll
has to
talk
come
to you
over.
and Cooling though. I'll talk to y'all.
And
But
she has to come over to my channel. Period. That's it.
See, no, it has to be somewhere that's neutral, where you don't
yeah,
have control to
My
backstage her.
channel is
She has
neutral.
to feel
I'll let her
away,
get
just
it
like
off.
you have to feel away, Allie. And that's just
I'll let her
that.
get it off.
But this is, I mean, y'all have the opportunity right now because both of you are here. J.Dunn ain't finna backstage nobody but the fuck me. We done already
We
proved
already
that fact.
talked
Okay.
about it yesterday, though. That's the
Oh,
difference.
okay.
Like we talked about it yesterday on passes. I
we
told her
didn't
how I
talk about
felt
anything on past.
disrespected,
It was all
and
just. But I.
and and then she made a video saying that I wanted to be like Meanwhile and BL or whatever, but she doesn't remember the video that I had like made for her, like saying like, listen, I don't deal with disrespect like that. Sometimes I may troll, sometimes I'm a very serious person, and no, you can't disrespect me like that. And so once you did it the second time, total violation to me. I'm not gonna wait around and have you do it a third time, and that's it. But I'll go on mute.
No, Allie, come off of mute because at this point, did you
Well,
even live
cooling,
her?
cooling, cooling. I would be the one to tell Allie to come off mute. I mean, did you forget where you were? Like, you really doing a whole lot of overstepping, and I don't understand where it's coming from.
Well, bitch, your big ass was moving too slow, ho. So I thought you was over there snoozing off or maybe jagging off, bitch. So I felt the need to step in. But
Child. Now, for whatever reason, Coolin think that this is her platform. I don't understand what her problem is.
No, she doesn't. She
You go.
trolling you, J.Dunn.
She what?
No, she doesn't. She just trolling you right now.
Well, look here. I'm trying to be nice to her. Oh, thank you, Lady Nika. I'm trying to be nice to her so she don't feel like I'm trying to do anything crazy to her. But she really doing the most. And she got one more time. And I'm going to have to ban her off of here because absolutely not. If Allie went on mute and I came off mute, you don't tell her that she can come off mute. Bitch, this is my platform. I'm sorry that you ain't seen 400 people up in your chat before. But bitch, this ain't yours. The nerve. Can't stand when drunk ass bitches get beside themselves. Cause even for me to let Coolin up here with me and Pizarro beef sector, Coolin ain't. But I still allow her to be up here and she don't know how to act. And bitch, you not gonna disrespect me. Disrespect them motherfuckers that disrespect you. Disrespect them motherfuckers that was on Lady Lodge dragging your motherfucking ass that night that caused you to be upset. Disrespect them motherfuckers. Don't disrespect me. Especially when I ain't disrespecting you, bitch. And that's the crazy thing. For Coolin to be talking about big ass this and big ass that and how she gonna pull up. Well, bitch, you should have pulled up to them motherfuckers that shot the fuck out of your baby daddy. Bitch, before you threaten me again a day in your motherfucking life, bitch, I need you to find retribution up in your heart to get vengeance against the motherfuckers that shot the shit out your baby daddy, hoe. Bitch, you need to make sure that you get them motherfuckers in order before you ever damn think about making sure that you gonna get at me, bitch. That motherfucker dead and up in the ground, bitch. So before you threaten me, bitch, threaten the motherfuckers that shot the shit out of his asshole. Well, if he wasn't shot, he was killed, bitch. Threaten them motherfuckers that killed the fuck out of his ass. Otherwise, shut the fuck up talking to me, bitch. It's funny how you jump on here thinking you got a big game to say against me and all this type of bullshit, bitch. Meanwhile, you allow people to kill your motherfucking baby daddy, hoe, and you ain't going after them motherfuckers, but you want to come after me. Bitch, that lets me know that you a weak ass bitch. Because I'm the one bitch that ain't said nothing cruel to your ass, ain't did nothing to your ass, but the people that you should be mad at, bitch, you want to be mad at me, hoe. And what you're not going to do is be disrespectful to me. Bitch, don't disrespect me again until you disrespect the motherfuckers that killed your baby daddy, bitch. Don't threaten to pull up on me and Marietta until you threaten to pull up on them motherfuckers that killed your baby daddy, bitch. That's who you need to be mad at, hoe. And stop being a motherfucker mad at me, bitch. I ain't have shit to do with none of that bullshit. I ain't have shit to do with you and the Lady Law shit. I ain't have shit to do with any of that, bitch. But if you think you're gonna jump up on my platform and use me as a punching bag just because, hoe, bitch, you better not. You better not. Pizarro, I'm back.
Well,
Child.
I'm glad you got it out.
No, because I'm like, this bitch is crazy. Over there with a whole broken family. And she would rather put her anger out on people on YouTube instead of the people that broke up her motherfucking family, bitch.
Oh.
If your family is broken up by motherfuckers, then bitch, bitch, you need to take that anger out on them motherfuckers that broke up your family, hoe, because I ain't the one. Child, let me put my link again for somebody else. I can't stand when people be doing that bullshit. When a motherfucker really try to strike fear up in your heart, talking about what they about to pull up and what they gonna do and all this type of bullshit. Meanwhile, you would have somewhat of self-defense if you just went after the people that you mad at. But instead of you going after the people that you mad at, you want to get on here and try to be mad at everybody else, bitch. People can't even have a sensible conversation before New Year's. And as a matter of fact, Coolin, last year when I did my New Year's Eve live, bitch, you wasn't even here, ho. That's how new you are. But you think that you can get up here and disrupt the motherfucking thing, bitch. You can't. A mess. A drunken old ass mess. Then she want to call me old. Bitch, you about 50 years old, wearing a motherfucking turban with 8 or 9 kids with a dead ass daddy, and you can't tell me a motherfucking thing, ho. The nerve. Pizarro, you got something to say?
Hell no, not to that shit.
Well, I mean, did you see me trying to be patient? Did you see me trying to be patient, or was it just me?
You was being patient. I just think Coolin just wanted to argue with you, not on that serious note. But maybe she should have expressed that first before she went to going off, so you would know that she's just doing it back and forth.
Oh, well, my thing is, though, this wasn't even about a back and forth. This title
I
is
heard
said,
it was, so that's why she.
huh?
I said for her it is. That's why she put in the title. I mean, in the chat. Oh, okay, with the kissing emojis and also the laughing emojis. So I think that's what it was. But she ain't tell you.
Right, and that could very well be the case. What I've noticed is since Lady Law and Coolin got into it, Coolin just looking for anybody to get into it with. I
Mhm.
watched her go on other people's platforms speaking about the Lady Law thing, and then she tried to jump on other people. But don't nobody have nothing to do with what Lady Law said to her. She was all over on Brianna's, trying to dump her feelings and emotions about what Lady Law said to her on everybody else. I was just up in the bushes watching, but I saw it, and I'm just like, okay, Coolin, because anytime I've tried to click Coolin's link, she never denied me access to come up there. Even though most of the time it will be shit that I don't even know nothing about, or we'll talk about Lake Lanier, or talk about Hurricane Katrina, things like that. Like Coolin channel ain't even popping for somebody to need to click her link like that. But she always coming over here saying all this bullshit. She want to be a miserable ass bitch. Look like she need to be working at the 7-Eleven, ho. But yeah, anyway, let me try to center myself in Woosah.
All I know is y'all do got me late for my own damn live.
Oh, you about to go live next?
I was supposed to go live at 6. I didn't know you was gonna go live like you did, so that's why I came hang with you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, go ahead and go to y'all live because Coolin just got me all the way fucked up. I wasn't even being mean to that girl.
Jada. Well, I mean, you gave her what she wanted, so
Right. She before she get mad at anybody else here up on this social media network, she need to get her revenge on the motherfuckers that took her baby daddy away. That's what she need to do.
I think that's the police job, J.Dunn.
That's the what?
The police job.
Oh, What? No, no, no. No, she could do it herself. She could do it herself. I mean, ain't it the police job for the police to get Lady Law if Lady Law did something criminal to her? Ain't it the police job for them to get me if I did something criminal to her? No, she's saying what she gonna do, which means that she loves. Hold on, which means that she loves to practice vigilante justice. So if you can practice vigilante justice against strangers on the internet, then I'm damn sure that you can go ahead and practice the vigilante justice on the people that killed your baby daddy and the reason why you lonely, miserable for the holidays all motherfucking year round. I'm sure that's the reason why you was lonely on Christmas getting drunk as fuck. I'm sure that's the reason why you up here up on my live stream trying to call me lonely when I began in my stream talking about the new lady that I'm conversing with. I'm pretty sure that you motherfucking lonely and shit like that. Because probably the only weak ass, dead ass nigga that motherfucking want to skeet up in your motherfucking ass and leave you here with these kids that you got, bitch. I'm sure you mad at him for that, bitch. I'm sure you probably mad that he died, ho. I'm sure you mad that he didn't fight for his life so that you could have somebody help you with them motherfucking bastards that you got. Bitch, I'm sure you sorry about a lot of shit. But what you ain't gonna do is place that shit on me, ho. And I'm still in Marietta, ho. But anyway, Pizarro, I'm about to end my live. You can go live and I'll be up in the bushes, see what's going on.
All right.
All right. Y'all, thank y'all for joining me. Please like the video. If y'all catch the replay, please like the video. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. And I'm going to go look to see what Pizarro doing. But yeah, anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to FaceTime or do whatever I choose to do for my new year tonight. And then tomorrow is going to be another day, bitch. And I ain't got to worry about the fact that somebody murdered the fuck out of my love, bitch. That's your problems. That's not mine, Coolin. Deal with that. And once you deal with that, then you can deal with me, bitch. Bye, y'all.